I have no idea why there's no audio almighty. I have no idea why there's no audio almighty. There should be now. I have no idea why there's no audio almighty. There should be now. I have no idea why there's no. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry guys. Right, I'm back. Oopsie, a bit of technical difficulties there, lads. I apologise for the technical difficulties. Thank you, Jane Doe, for the rose. We should be back in full effect now. Thank you, Pieri, for the follow. Thank you, Santieri, for the follow. Thank you, Clockman, for the follow. Thank you, Jules, for the follow. Thank you, Brooke, for the pins. Hello, Shelly. Welcome to the streams. Hello, Gabriel. How are you? Hello, Layla Sabine. Thank you, Kurt, for the follow. Thank you, Jules, for the follow. Nice wins. Appreciate you, bro. Add me back. I'll check my friend request for you now. Yeah, there was some technical difficulties, but we're back now. Oops. I do not give skin cases. Thank you, Captain Chill, for the follow. Thank you, Silent Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Nova, for the follow. Race is starting. Are you going to watch me or the race or both is the real question. Thank you, Isaac, for the follow. Cope, I accepted you. You're going to watch. I respect that. I respect that. I does highly respect that. Chat, my name's pinned in the comments if you want to play with me. Mostly you, though. My driver is down in... Damn. How did that happen? So do they all race at the same time, or is it like one at a time? Laps. What? How is the race done? You chill? I'm low-key chill. Same time, it's like 65 laps. I don't know how they do that. I'd get a cramp in my leg after about 5 minutes. You deserve a follow then. Thank you, very pro. Thank you, PO, for the follow. Thank you, Anthony, for the follow. Bro, it's so good. Appreciate you, go. Fair. Thank you, very pro, for the follow. Thank you, Star, for the follow. Add me, please. Layla, my name's pinned in the comments, bro. What's poppin', Kohane? We are live on the Purple app as well. Thank you, Rang, for the follow. Thank you, Mr. GG, for the follow. Thank you, Flores, the fake. I appreciate the follow, man. Thank you, Ken Ruji Draken, for the follow. Yo, Redz, good to see you again. How are you? How was your day? Yo, nice to see you as well, Raphael. I hope you're also good. I'm good, bro. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I went to the gym. I done legs, and then by the time I got home, I was so tired. I just went to sleep. And then I woke up in the evening again. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. We can blame the gym for no stream yesterday. Thank you, Gab, for the follow. Thank you, Azir for the follow. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Visitor, for the follow. Thank you, Sam Antonio, for the follow. Thank you, Brian Dave Asoy, for the follow. I appreciate you, man. I see you going on an arc. What does that mean, Raphael? Sorry, I'm being stupid. What is an arc? Bro, it's too early. Yo, what's poppin', Bucket? Nice to see you, man. Nothing, never mind, nothing important. Good luck on your journey. Raphael, what is an arc? I need to know now. You're so skilled. I appreciate you, Azir. I'm not locked in enough. Thank you, Ria Poppy, for the follow. Thank you, OTF, for the follow. I appreciate you. See you later, Very Pro. Thank you for your follow. What do you mean by you see me on an arc, Raphael? Am I on Noah's Ark, chat? If you're new to YT, hit a sub, guys. Thank you, Mastermind, for the follow. I appreciate you, dog. 2 to 4 comeback. I just do that, bro. I just do that. I just get the comebacks going. I'm gonna lose this game though. Brother is level 219. Bruh and Y2K accepted you both. Pardon me. I don't know how to explain, but it's like a path. Oh, like a villain arc. Like, bro's on his arc. I see what you mean. Damn. I need Robux, don't we all? Thank you, LG, the king, for the follow. Thank you, Meta, for the follow. Brian Dave Asoy, I don't gift, man. Thank you, Mastermind, for the heart, mate. Thank you, Ryan Kagmat, for the follow. Thank you, JD, for the follow. Iggy, if you want to add me, my name's pinned in the comments. Thank you, Young JJ, for the follow. It's a good villain arc. I'm with you. Thank you, Miguel, for the roses. Thank you, Barcelona, for the roses. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Chill Guy, for the follow. Appreciate you, JJ, man. Every single follow helps so much. Thank you, Strange Ways, for the follow. Thank you, Apex Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Neon Strike, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Tugsjagal, for the follow. Thank you, No Clipped, for the follow. Thank you, Fantot, for the follow. Gonna reach 30k soon. Very soon. Fingers crossed. I hope so, man. I can't wait. Raphael, I do this every game, and like Roblox, Call of Duty, even on FIFA. Every game I play, I rush way too much. Big celebration at 30k. How do I celebrate 30k? Raphael said maybe 40k. Raphael saying 40k by the end of the year. We've got 6 months left. We've got 6 months of this year left, so it's what we think we can hit in 6 months. I was in the air. Thank you, SRG, for the follow. We throw a party. Who's going to be attending my party? There's no way he got me before I got him. Thank you, Steven Zander, for the follow. Hard to believe how much progress you've made. I remember when we were hyped about 16k. Bro, 16k was still a massive milestone. The fact we have 26k does not seem real. 30k will just seem even less real. Bruh. Where is Mimi? I think she's eating. She makes some banging fried toast. I do not gift. If you win, you get a pat on the back. Fair. Can we throw a party? Why not? Why? Raphael, how have you still not 1v1 Mimi? Chat, I need to run to the toilet. I'll be 2 seconds. Genuinely 2 seconds. Oh. Sorry about that, lads. Oh. 2,000 years later. Sorry. I'm back. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Appreciate you, Bella. My name's pinned in the comments if you want to play with me, Kenny. My name's pinned in the comments if you want a 1v1, bro. Fair. Yo, what's up, Raphael? Thank you, Brostrinator, for the follow. Thank you, Catherine, for the follow. Thank you, Marvin, for the follow. Thank you, Valentin, for the follow. Thank you, Minahao. Hit a follow if you're new, bro. Thank you, Valentin, for the follow. How do you lose your hacks? Doing, 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 doing. Thank you, Vibe Crusher, for the follow. Thank you, Dark Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Rapid Flame, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Apex Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic Rift, for the follow. Yeah, Frosted, I had to tweak my settings. Sorry about that. Oh, hi, Mimi. Nice to see you here. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Alert. Fair. Thank you, Lunar Storm and Pixel, for the follow. Thank you, Drift Zone, for the follow. Thank you, Papaya, for the follow. I do not gift, bro. Yeah, please don't spam. Thank you, LeRon, for the follow. I appreciate you. Bruh. That was so laggy. Steve, can you please stop spamming, bro? Thank you, Jamila, for the follow. I appreciate you. He's glitched inside of here, hasn't he? Nice. That was fun. Derp, can't join, his phone died and he can't get YouTube on his PC. Damn. He needs to charge that damn phone, boy. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Hello, Pisteo. Hello, Journey. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Hello, Laura. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Book. Hit a follow if you're new in the stream chat. Thank you, Book15, for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me know, Raphael. Thank you, Kevin, for the follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kevin. Appreciate you, Book. Damn, when do you think you'll be back, Raphael? Thank you, Cold Yuns, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Philip James, for the follow. I appreciate you, man. They ain't ever quitting, but it's my honor and you. Damn it, Raphael. We'll have you back one day, don't worry, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Zunk Edits, for the follow. I appreciate you, man. If you want to add me, my name's pinned in the comments. Thank you, for the follow. I appreciate you. Monday 2029, damn. Haven't you played this guy? Yeah, but there was no one else to play. May need to restart the stream. Enjoy your drink, thank you, bro. Yeah, no gifts coming from me. "12 miners," that is a crazy name. You was Johan. Yo, what's poppin', Johan? Fair. Well, we'll be waiting patiently for that day, Raphael. Fair enough. That's good, Raphael. Fair. Auto shoot so unfair, man. So unfair, bro. Literally not even look anywhere near me, killing me. Ping pong. Thank you, Ortizomela, for the follow. Oh, they would never. Yeah, I don't think they'd ever like affect auto because like majority of their players are auto. Thank you, Vertex, for the follow. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, Journey, for the follow. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, Black Mamba, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ice Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Storm Viper, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Spectre, for the follow. Thank you, Journey Queeno, for the follow. Thank you, Mamba, for the follow. Thank you, April Bazaar, for the follow. Thank you, Hannah Lee, for the follow. Thank you, HTTPS, for the follow. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Drift King, for the follow. Thank you, Silent Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic Bite, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Wolf, for the follow. Thank you, Electric Phantom, for the follow. Brooke, I've got a sick idea. Thank you, Carlos, for the follow. Why didn't you edit and edit? We never thought of that one before. Nah, I'm sure you can piece something together. If I win, beat you, knife, would you give me a skin case? Nah. I don't gift. Thank you, Gojo, for the follow, bro. Nah. Brooke is gonna make an edit for us. Thank you, Kayla, for the follow. Thank you, Nova Hunter, for the follow. Thank you, Luna Blade, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Reaper, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Spectre, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Ice Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Journey Quillo, for the heart me. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, hello, John Rico. Hello, Tempe. Thank you, Turbo Spectre, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Storm Viper, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Venom Pulse, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Clarence Nihal Yarrow, for the follow. I appreciate you, dog. You're from Philippines? Shout out Philippines, man. Can you ask Brooke how was her day so far? And how is she doing? Said Raphael. Brooke said, it's okay. I don't think she's happy because her driver is going to lose the race, I think she said. Thank you, Rosany Moreno says hello for the follow. Don't even start, he's going to get a penalty. He's better off retiring. What's he getting a penalty for? I somewhat understand F1 rules because I grew up playing car games and stuff. But obviously I don't fully understand F1 rules. But what is the penalty for? Thank you, Full Stop, for the follow. I'm better than you, I can beat you. Luffy, if you want to play, bro, my name's pinned in the comments. Oh yeah, Raphael also asked how are the rats. Start infringement or push another driver off track. Bro, why is he driving people off the track? I don't think that's the rules of the game. Thank you, Denzel, for the follow. Appreciate you. Long time. Yo, Mali, where have you been, bro? You used to be in every stream. Do you remember, Mali? Crazy. Gonna watch the World Cup. Enjoy, man. I got to go. Redz, it was nice seeing you again. Nice to see you again, Raphael, bro. Hope to see you soon. Thank you, Lloyd, for the follow. Even though if you watch all the World Cup matches, you will cook your sleeping schedule. Yeah, my beard is a bit grown out. I should probably trim it down a little bit. Thank you, Drift King, for the follow. Thank you, Silent Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic Bite, for the follow. Thank you, Frostwalk, for the follow. I'm only watching for Scotland. I don't know much about football, though. Yeah, same. I'm only kind of watching England. Thank you, Via, for the follow. Thank you, Lim N2, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, X Glitch, for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Luffy and Isaiah and Leo, 1v1s are random on my name's pinned in the comments. Hello. Thank you, Pulse, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Shadow Glitch, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Spectre, for the follow. You play on PS5? Nice. Fair. I'm crying. Mobile players don't even have to look at you. Bro, I can't lie. As soon as a mobile player knifes, they're somehow behind you. Before they... Bro, as soon as a mobile person knifes, it's somehow a backstab. Thank you, Mali, for the heart me, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kiev, for the follow. I appreciate you. You think you can add me? I can accept your friend request if you sent me one, yeah. Yo, what's poppin', Femibi? appreciate you, Rosie. I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. I appreciate you, fam, baby mum. Thank you for the roses, Mali. Thank you, Moodoo, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Larry Bird, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you, No Need, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. You look like you're not in the mood right now, but it's okay. Well, I'm fine, bro. I'm not in any mood. I'm in a good mood. Redz, my goat, what's up? Yeah, oh, nice to see you, Subaru. Damn, Maddie, thank you for the gifts, bro. Thank you, ZX man, for the follow. Appreciate you, ZX man. Thank you, Kirky, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Frost Reaper, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Turbo Spectre, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Storm Viper, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Quantum, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Vibe Crush, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Adam Mo, for the follow. I appreciate you. Pardon me. Thank you, No Lean, for the follow. I appreciate you. Hello, Maxin. Hello, Scythe. Hello, Anna Blocks. My name's pinned in the comments if you want to 1v1. Mali's going crazy with the gifts. Thank you, Pure Vanilla, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Let's pop a notification. Brother, is it night time for you? Nah, it's 3 PM. What's good, Ngay? It's 9:55 for you? Crazy. You need to get breakfast. I don't think 3 PM is breakfast, my lad. One v one's a random game. I don't pick and choose. Precisely, you need patience. What's your main weapon? Karambit. Appreciate your family, man. Your room looks so comfy, mine is not. This is a very comfortable room, I can agree with you on that. See you later, family, bro. One v ones are random and I do not gift. Thank you, Brooke. You just gotta add me, bro. Hello, Kiwi. Hello, Fernandez. Hello, Nathan. I mean, everyone that sends me a friend request, I just pick a random one. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue Blakes, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic Sniper, for the follow. Thank you, Archimedes, for the follow. Thank you, Sylvestine, for the follow. Thank you, Gojo, for the follow. Thank you, Fernandez, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Echo, for the follow. Thank you, Viper, for the follow. Thank you, Neon, for the follow. Thank you, Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Sniper, for the follow. Thank you, Richard, for the follow. Thank you, Phils, for the follow. Thank you, Strange, for the follow. Thank you, Gojo, for the rose. Thank you, Jack, for the follow. Thank you, Peter, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Venom, for the follow. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Vortex, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel Hunter, for the follow. Thank you, Echo Rider, for the follow. Thank you, Jazzer Sabir Depetian, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Rift, for the follow. Thank you, Dark Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Echo Rider, for the follow. Thank you, Apex Flame, for the follow. Thank you, Lunar, for the follow. I was watching you when you had level 151. Damn, you've been here for a while then, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Velocity Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Savage Nora, for the follow. Redz is as old as the dinosaurs. Damn. You ain't gotta do me like that. Alemani, if you wanna play against me, bro, my name's pinned in the comments. What's good, Mustafa Gun? Thank you, Notink, for the follow. Appreciate you. Check out Red Line, a new FPS that released today. Thank you, Das, for the follow. Thank you, Amir, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, 000, for the follow. Thank you, NII, for the follow. I do accept all friend requests, chat. My name's pinned in the comments. Thank you, Brian Riozo, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic Knight, for the follow. Yeah, I I do reset my friends list, so yeah, I probably did unfriend you. Fair enough. Thank you, AJ, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. I was a fan a year ago. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Turbo, for the follow. Thank you, Original Floss, for the follow. Thank you, Strange, for the follow. Thank you, Ratness, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Jay, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Inferno, for the follow. Thank you, B, for the follow. Thank you, Keith, for the follow. Thank you, Strange, for the follow. Thank you, Fridge, for the follow. Thank you, Keith, for the follow. Hello, Andre. Thank you, Ratleys, for the follow. Thank you, Ben, for the follow. Thank you, Opera, for the follow. Thank you, Aseto, for the follow. Thank you, Corsairs, for the follow. Thank you, Steeler, for the follow. Thank you, Brainrot, for the follow. Thank you, B, for the follow. Thank you, WMM, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Wolf, for the follow. Thank you, J. Thank you, JR, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Andre, for the statement. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Wolves, for the follow. Thank you, Spino Edits, for the follow. Thank you, Rabikas, for the follow. Thank you, Empyrean TTT, for the follow. Here is your Dutch Duolingo. Shark! Where on earth have you been, Shark? Shark, is there any chance you can do me another edit? Since you know you like the goat of edits. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Wolf, for the follow. Thank you, Lunar, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Spectre, for the follow. Thank you, Lames, for the follow. Thank you, Strange, for the follow. Thank you, Huntsy, for the follow. Thank you, Roblox Rival, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Clips, for the follow. Thank you, Noob Crusher, for the follow. Thank you, Blocky Legend, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel Rivals, for the follow. Thank you, Alexander, for the follow. Thank you, JV, for the follow. Thank you, OP Rivals, for the follow. Thank you, Knife Master RBX, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Sweat, for the follow. Thank you, Blocky Battles, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Sweat, for the follow. Thank you, Pro Roblox Player, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Hunter, for the follow. Thank you, Victory RBX, for the follow. Thank you, Noob Destroyer, for the follow. Thank you, Elite Rivals, for the follow. Appreciate you, Amy Formby. Thank you, Elite Rivals, for the follow. Nice to see you, Max. Thank you, Rival Snipes, for the follow. Thank you, Strangest Wins, for the follow. If you could, Shark, I'd appreciate that. If you could, Shark, I'd appreciate it so I can upload it today. Oops. Thank you, Rish, for the follow. By the way, I made a new interceptor. I want to let chat name out. Send me this. Yeah, Mr. Chat, alright? Yeah, that's okay. Your driver is down 8 laps. He might not win this one. Thank you, the robot farted, for the follow. Thank you, the Robutu farted, for the follow. He's never won, damn. Send it them. What, have you sent the edits, Shark? Oh, the interceptor, I see. Paginator. What's poppin', Cosmo? Hello, Isaiah. Thank you, Roblox Victory, for the follow. Thank you, Noob Destroyer. Thank you, Rival Plays, for the follow. Thank you, Roblox Legend, for the follow. Thank you, Knife Clutch, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmo, for the follow. I follow if you say hi. Hi, local random guy. Thank you, your random guy, for the follow. I appreciate you. Can I say a joke? Depends. Is it friendly or not? Thank you, Nicholas, for the follow. I appreciate you. Pardon me. Can you show chat? Yeah, remind me. Appreciate you, Imimu. What's your name? It's pinned in the comments, bro. You have Crambit, nice man. Thank you, Blocky, for the follow. Thank you, Champion, for the follow. Thank you, Elite, for the follow. Thank you, Rivals, for the follow. Yeah, of course, Shark. Just remind me. Remind me. Nice. Fire, bro. It's fire. I do not give skin cases. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Wolf, for the follow. Thank you, Wah, for the follow. Thank you, The Word One, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom Flare, for the follow. Thank you, Stormbite, for the follow. Thank you, Jojo, for the follow. If you want to play with me, my name's pinned in the comments, bro. Thank you, Glenny, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Sporticus, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Owami, for the follow. Appreciate you. 1 moment, chat. Your driver retired? What does that mean? Say that, Shark. Thank you, Keldon Boy, for the follow. I appreciate you going. You used to be a bow main. Who are you now? Appreciate your co-op here. GG's, GG's. Thank you, Strangers, for the follow. Thank you, Vamp, for the follow. Thank you, Insanity, for the follow. Thank you, Johnny, for the follow. Thank you, Arish, for the follow. Thank you, Bedwine, for the follow. Thank you, Cora P, for the follow. Thank you, Derek Bros, for the follow. Thank you, Johnny, for the follow. Thank you, Forgotten, for the follow. Thank you, Kind Kid, for the follow. Thank you, Kind Kid, for the follow. Say A if you think you got this one. A. Thank you, Hera123 for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Edit Master, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Rafa, for the follow. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, Derek Browse, for sharing the stream. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Ellie Williams, for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you, G Cal always says everything, for the follow. Guess who's back? I'm on an ult and I'm better than Waffles. Who is this? Interesting. Where are you from? I'm from England, bro. Thank you, Knife Ace, for the follow. Thank you, Blocky Victory, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Peak, for the follow. Thank you, Roblox Clutches, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Clips, for the follow. Thank you, Knife Clicks, for the follow. Thank you, Clutch Rivals, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Arena, for the follow. Thank you, Rival Montages, for the follow. Thank you, Knife Greeks, Roblox, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. How did you get Karambit? A mod gifted it to me. Thank you, Johnny, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. It was gifted to me in a skin case, correct. Thank you, Frost Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Nate Yoka, for the follow. Are you still mad I cooked you a while back, or can I come? Maybe you beat me this time, maybe you. I don't think I was ever mad. I don't think I was ever mad, bro. What's poppin', not me? Thank you, Pulse Hunter, for the follow. Thank you, your Zera XX, for the follow. I don't give skin cases. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Loves, for the follow. Thank you, Strangers, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Games for Real, for the follow. Thank you, Spectre, for the follow. Yo, Timmy here. What's poppin', Timmy? Thank you, the Valentine's mom, for the follow. Appreciate you, man. Do you remember me, Pancakes? Yo, Pancakes, where have you been all this time, bro? Where have you been? What's poppin'? Question mark, exclamation mark. Hello, Zinc. Thank you, Step Sophia, for the follow. Thank you for the rose. Yo, what's poppin', Kyler? My name is pinned in the comments if you want to join chat. You must be following to play. Thank you, Sharif, for the follow. Thank you, Joker FF, for the follow. What's poppin', Kyler? Thank you, Godzilla, for the follow. Thank you, Batka, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lee Tanner, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Strangers, for the follow. Thank you, Baptisma, for the follow. Thank you, Azo, for the follow. Thank you, Hermano, for the follow. Thank you, Georgios, for the follow. Thank you, Brachis, for the follow. Thank you, Strange Man, for the follow. Thank you, Bismarck, for the follow. Thank you, EY, for the follow. Thank you, BM, for the follow. Thank you, KY, for the follow. Thank you, Strangers, for the follow. Thank you, Simon, for the follow. Thank you, Irvin Santiago, for the follow. What's poppin', Jake and Ellie?
Kimi out of the race. Lewis Hamilton won the Grand Prix. Damn. Are you happy or sad about that? Thank you, Liu the Gamer, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Andre Conoriga, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Hi, I'm following you. Thank you, Gojo, man. I appreciate you. Happy I'm a George Russell fan, so I want Kimi to score minimum points. I do like Kimi though. Damn, it seems like you're on everyone's side. Thank you, ZY Or, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Frost Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Strange Maximus, for the follow. Thank you, Elim, for the follow. What's poppin', Rookie? Thank you for the follow, gang. Yeah, the smoke alarm battery is low. But I don't care, it's not my responsibility. Thank you, Ishan Patel, for the follow. I just know Nico Rosberg is cheering right now. What, is that his competition? Thank you, Jeffrey X Roblox, for the follow. Nice game, appreciate you, Jinx. Rico Rosberg used to be his best friend. After championship fight, they were enemies, but Nico really scores Lewis since he retired. Damn, what, did they fall out because he won the championship? Thank you, Jinx, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. Paint, surely the paint can't add that much weight, right? I know paint does add weight, but surely, right? Thank you, Brian, to all the best Twinger for the follow. What's popping, Kimmy and Tonelli? Appreciate you, Jinx, man. Thank you, Jinx, for the heart me as well. Thank you, Dan Dan, for the follow. Yo, Derpy, Raphael told me what happened. 0 out of 10 race. Kimmy is out. Yeah, I heard. I heard Kimmy retired. Raphael told me your phone died and you couldn't join. Raphael said your phone died, so you couldn't join the stream. Apparently, he wanted you to tell me. Thank you, Nova Castro, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jaden, for the follow. Thank you, Antoinette Oyama, for the follow. Thank you, Masu Moon, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Quantum Shadow. Thank you, Apex Viper, for the follow. Thank you, Strangers, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum, for the follow. Thank you, Shadows, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper, for the follow. Thank you, Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Rinks Edits, for the follow. Thank you, Jinx, for the heart me. Thank you, Neon, for the rose. Nice to see you, Rookie. How are you? Thank you, Silent, for the follow. Thank you, Viper, for the follow. Thank you, Rapid Knight, for the follow. What's poppin' Rinks? What's poppin' JR? Hello, user. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Frosty, for the follow. Nice. Can I quickly teach you a knife tech? I don't know. Can you? What? Can I ask you a question relating to the game? Sure. Why not? Go for it, Derpy. Go for it. What's up, Amy? How are you? Ba 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 ba. You're in shooting range. Where's that over here? Yeah, I'm at the target, bro. I am here. Thank you, JR, for the follow. Thank you, Justin Rosal, for the follow. What am I looking at? Equip bow and then what? Switch to daggers. Wait. I don't charge it. Wait, I'm so confused. So equip bow. Hold on bow, quick melee, hold right click after. I'm so confused. What exactly? I'm so confused. Thank you, Kent Harvey, for the follow. Thank you, Brat, for the follow. Derpy, I'm very confused, mate. Brooke is also confused. Thank you, Caligara Sisters, for the follow. Thank you, King Von, for the follow. I appreciate you. I'm looking, bro, but I have no idea what you're doing, mate. You're still live, you know? Yeah, I know, Luffy. I can't lie, I'm mad confused. Oh, right, I see. I'm so sorry, JP. I tried, bro. I am trying, but I just can't figure out. I cannot figure it out. Thank you, Javier Parley, for the follow. Pardon me. just low-key useless, said Derpy. Fair. Why don't you sleep, bro? Sleep is for the weak. Thank you, I'm a little bug for the follow. What's good, Wang? Thank you, Wang Hong KK for the follow. Hello, Arion TikToks. Thank you, Bat, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Louis Jor, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, number 5, for the follow. I really appreciate you, bro. You're pro, bro. Ariane TikToks, hit a follow if you think I'm pro, bro. Thank you, user 5319 for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rip XX Temptation for the follow. I got you friended. Nice. Thank you, Kamish, for the follow. Thank you, Inosuke746 for the follow. I like the Quran bit. Fair. Thank you, Fabian, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Fair. Thank you, Hellfire Club, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Da, 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 da. Thank you, Aria and TikTok for the follow. Thank you, Rakay, for the follow. Appreciate you. Chat, hit a follow if you're new in the stream, but one follow away from that following goal. Boo, 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 boo. Thank you, Milan, for the follow. I appreciate you, man. We have no viewers, chat. No viewers, no. How do I get some viewers, chat? We have no viewers, chat. No viewers. Stop spamming scares. No viewers, bro. You need to add me if you wanna play, bro. We have no viewers, chat. Oh my god. You can't beat auto shoot, man. That thing's amazing. Thank you, Joshua, for the follow. Watch, he'll backstab me and he's not even behind me. No, it's just, bro, there's nothing you can do. Thank you, Jax, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. I send you request. I check request after this game. You need to add me if you wanna play, bro. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Smart Striggles, for the follow. Thank you, Beanbrag, for the follow. Thank you, We Want Kesslen, for the follow. You're really good, Redz. Appreciate you, Temptation. Appreciate you, Kamish. My name's pinned in the comments if you want to play. Back, by the way. I have chat, bloop. Boss Popping Shark. Boss Popping Dragon. What's poppin' turtle? If you want to add me, my name's pinned in the comments, bro. I do accept all friend requests. Appreciate you, Jinx. Fair. Thank you, Alexandru57 for the follow. Thank you, Strangers, for the follow. Thank you, Obang Guang, for the follow. Thank you, Richard Sentry, for the follow. Thank you, Ethan, for the follow. Thank you, Stranger Smart, for the follow. Thank you, Mancy, for the follow. I just accepted all my friend requests, chat. If you want to play with me, you need to send me a friend request. I don't add people. So stop begging. Assault rifle is very good loadout. I would recommend you to use your assault rifle and pistol. The default loadout is pretty good. Holy shit. That auto shoot's insane, bro. I am level 199, as you can see on the screen in front of you. One v ones are random. Nice. Redz when priv. We could do priv now, to be fair. Dun 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 dun. Not Anthony, stop spamming. I went to the gym today and my arms are straight dead. Bro, I went to the gym yesterday and my legs and arms are finished. Everyone can join, we're doing private server. You're gonna see me chatting, say less. Five v one sounds fair. Let's go, Anthony. Shark, are you not gonna get on the pad? Oh. Yeah, I know, it should automatically do teams because this is silly. I don't think we'll be able to do private server, bro. I don't think private server is possible. Sorry, guys. You're not in my age group. Damn, Shark, do you not want to play? I don't gift master. Thank you, Tim Malaga, for the follow. You don't play COD? Nah. That game's dead. I'm gonna restart the live stream on TikTok. I'm kinda bored. Same. What's popping? Gold Trio. What the hell is Fireworks Mania? Nah, I'll probably end the stream soon. What's good, Anamania? What's good, Rennie? What's popping, Ebby? Appreciate you, Derp. What's good, user Tekka? Probably not Shark. I don't have the energy to start a new game. Sorry, man. How's life? Same old, bro. Same old. How's yours, man? It's good. Same day, different shit. Thank you, Temptation, for the follow. Where are the mods? God knows. Not here, that's for sure. Thank you, Job the Great, for the follow. Thank you, Rangatique, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Viral Knight, for the follow. Tio, my name's pinned in the comments, don't spam. Can I still get a skin case? I don't gift them. I would never gift a skin case. Do you think I can win against all you? Probably. Thank you, Kanyo, for the follow. Thank you, Diddy, for the follow. Appreciate you. Tio, stop spamming, bro. Sorry, went to make toast. Mimi went to make toast, and then she was chilling, and then she didn't reply for about over an hour. So now I'm assuming Mimi fell asleep after her toast. Thank you, KJ, for the follow. Appreciate you. What do you put on your toast? I normally put sardines on my toast or mackerel. What about you? Thank you, Mr. Quack Quack, for the follow, and Megatron. Thank you, Megatron, for the follow. You put honey? That is disgusting. I love a sardine sandwich. I couldn't think of anything worse than putting honey in my sandwich. Thank you, Luffy, for the follow. Thank you, Aiden, for the follow. Thank you, Nick, for the follow. Yeah, I'll normally go for sardines and Marmite. Sardine and Marmite has been that's been my recent craving. I absolutely love sardine and Marmite. You only put bread and butter? Bro, try tomatoes, mackerel, and Marmite. Unbeatable combo. Bro, can you cosplay a furry? No. I'm so sorry, I cannot cosplay a furry. Yeah, tomato, sardines, and Marmite. Oh, I might go make it now. I might have to go make it now. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. And then I normally put the honey in the bin, because that's where it belongs. Nice. Just make a sandwich. No, and then I put fish fingers in there. I put a bit of chicken liver and frog toast. Oh, it's banging.
This guy
Thank you, Bunda DHPQ for the follow. Thank you, Dong Jules for the follow. I just know it's disgusting. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried a sardine, Marmite, egg, liver, chocolate fix sandwich? Thank you, Sir Saya, for the follow. I appreciate you. Have you ever tried honey? I've never tried honey, but I don't even like looking at it. Honey just smell. Oh my god. Honey sounds like the worst thing ever. Thank you, Timmy, for the follow. Game name? Bunda, you need to follow it before I can tell you the game name. I've got 4 pieces of honey toast. Oh my god. I know what you could do with those 4 pieces of honey toast. You can feed it to your rats, because it's not fit for human consumption. Guys, I'm joking. Guys, I obviously don't put sardines on my toast. That is disgusting. I love honey. I really like honey. Oh, honey garlic chicken wings. Oh, I do like honey. I love honey. Thank you, Christ, for the follow. Thank you, Fake Smile, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Javier, for the follow. Appreciate you. Honestly, everything about honey is banging. Thank you, R. Maguela, for the follow. There's nothing wrong with honey. I was just joking, guys. It was just a prank. I do like sardines, but definitely not on my toast. Thank you, Keity Wayne, for the follow. Thank you, Gordon Chia Robert, for the follow. You drink tea a lot? No, I don't ever drink tea. I just drink water. Water, fizzy drinks. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't really like anything. I don't like liquid dairy products because they just go straight through me. Can you add me on Roblox? Probably not, bro, but you can add me and then I can accept you, but I probably won't add you, bro. Nah, Starbucks slap 1v1 skin case. I don't gift. I do not gift. Bro, can I follow you on TikTok? Please follow me on TikTok. Thank you, Damon Hep, for the follow. Appreciate you, not Anthony. Thank you, Apoku Akwasi, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. I'm dead. Brooker's aim button confirmed. Brooks on the other side's team. What's poppin', Mander? What's good, Doctor? Thank you, Strange, for the follow. Thank you, Abwami, for the follow. Thank you, Rip Kendo Shin, for the follow. Thank you, Stranger, for the follow. Thank you, Roblox Rivals, for the follow. Thank you, Doctor Rivals, for the follow. Thank you, Hello, for the follow. Thank you, Jose, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Viral Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Apex Viper, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic Flare, for the follow. Thank you, Shadow Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Mike, for the follow. Thank you, Josie, for the follow. I do not gift. Thank you, Tiger Edits, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Echo, for the follow. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Arctic, for the follow. Thank you, Chaos, for the follow. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Silent, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Pulse, for the follow. Thank you, Night, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic, for the follow. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, That Guy, for the follow. Thank you, Caden, for the follow. Thank you, Kid's Turn, for the follow. Level 39, quite suspicious. Who do I need to ban? Thank you, King of Edits, for the follow. I appreciate you. Join on your main, Eb. Leave and join on your main. Thank you, J Lolly, for the follow. I appreciate you. Did you send me a friend request? Thank you, Edward Blocks, for the follow. I appreciate you. So log into your main and send me a friend request, bro. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Neon, for the follow. Thank you, Dark Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Echo Rider. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Inferno, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel Hunter, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Guest, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic Sniper, for the follow. Thank you, Arctic Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Savage Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Stripe, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you, Echo Viper, for the follow. Thank you, Yoshiro, for the follow. I appreciate you. Yo, what's up, Kansas? What's up, Xeon? What's up, Jo? Hello, Delta. Hello, Kansas. Delta, Bryden, Jay. How are we all? Thank you, Jim, for the follow. Thank you, Jo. Loves videos, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Liam Savigny, for the follow. Thank you, Bryden Ho, for the follow. Thank you, Zane, beginner editor, for the follow. Zane, drop me a message and I can give you some clips to edit for me if you'd like. Tio, stop spamming, bro. Megalodon and Nine Cat, I accepted you both. I accepted all my friend requests. Thank you, Neon, for the follow. Thank you, Storm Sniper, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Venom, for the follow. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Electric, for the follow. Thank you, Gold, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Abgi, Gojo, Suzu, Maxki, for the follow. Damn it. Ban Brooke. Yeah, she might be cheating, bro. Good point, good point. We'll ban Brooke after this game. What's good, big boys? How are you, man? Derpy said he's leaving. No! Okay, he actually left. Gotta eat. Bye. No! We've lost Derpy. See you later, Derpy, man. I hope to see you back soon. Been good having you here. Thank you, Kamani, who's here, for the follow. I appreciate you. Their whole team left. Damn. How are you? So good? I'm terrible. My name's pinned in the comments if you want to play chat. We are doing private server with everybody. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Decal, for the follow. I accepted all my friend requests. Thank you, Venom. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Uncle Pancakes, for the follow. Thank you, Frostwalk X, for the follow. Thank you, Electric Phantom. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you, Silent. Thank you, Drift King, for the follow. Thank you, Chaos, for the follow. Thank you, Not Anthony, for sharing the stream. Thank you, Chaos, for the follow. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Alpha, Inferno, Savage. Thank you, Pulse, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, Shadow, Nova. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Frost. Thank you, Turbo. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you, Ice Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Kimi, for the follow. Thank you, Vibe Crusher. Thank you, Dark. Thank you, Rapid. Thank you, Hyper. Thank you, Neon Strike, for the follow. My username's pinned in the comments if you want to play, bro. Thank you, Brooke, for the pin. Thank you, Harley Edwards, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Silent. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity. Thank you, Lunar, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel, for the follow. Thank you, Drift Zone. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Frostbite. Thank you, Shadow Bite, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, Velocity. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Arctic, for the follow. Thank you, Chaos, for the follow. I'll accept all my friend requests after this game. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Silent Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Pulse Hunter. Thank you, Dave, for the follow. Thank you, Strange, for the follow. Thank you, Abwangli, for the follow. Thank you, Ratley, for the follow. Thank you, Vinny Tuff, for the follow. Thank you, Mr. Beast, for the follow. Damn. Damn. Is your username Redz00TT? It is indeed. Thank you, Aiden Kirkwood, for the follow. I'm here now, I'm not. Damn Shark. He's in and out of here. Thank you, Redz fam. What a W name. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Silent, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Pulse, for the follow. Thank you, Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic, for the follow. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum, for the follow. Thank you, Lucas, the Beast, for the follow. Thank you, Blue McKint, for the follow. Appreciate you. Nice. Thank you, Crazy PH, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Viral Knight, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Neon, for the follow. Thank you, Dark Orbit, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Echo Rider, for the follow. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Inferno, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel Hunter, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic, for the follow. Thank you, Arctic, for the follow. Thank you, Savage, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. I will accept all friend requests after this game. Thank you, Iron4Plays, for the follow. Samaya, Nadalo, Bryden, Kamani, I accepted all of you. Chat, if you want to play with me, you must be following. My name is pinned in the comments. Thank you, Hyper, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Rift, for the follow. Thank you, Star, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Neon, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Vic Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Venom, for the follow. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Electric, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic, for the follow. Thank you, Taylor, for the follow. Thank you, Atlas, for the follow. Thank you, Drift King, for the follow. Thank you, Chaos, for the follow. Thank you, Nightblaze, for the follow. Thank you, Inferno, for the follow. Thank you, Savage, for the follow. Do you play ranked? I do not. Thank you, Pulse Predator, for the follow. Thank you, Viral, for the follow. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, 73032, for the follow. Thank you, Duke Desire Edits, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Frost Reaper, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo Spectre, for the follow. Thank you, Storm, for the follow. Thank you, Quantum, for the follow. Thank you, Titan, for the follow. Thank you, Phantom, for the follow. Thank you, Vibe, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity. Thank you, Rapid, for the follow. Thank you, Hyper, for the follow. Thank you, Neon Strike, for the follow. Thank you, Apex, for the follow. Thank you, Cosmic, for the follow. Thank you, Ricky's Balls, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Arctic, for the follow. Thank you, Zenith, for the follow. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Turbo, for the follow. Thank you, Silent, for the follow. Thank you, Blaze, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, Luna, for the follow. Thank you, Pixel, for the follow. Thank you, Drift, for the follow. Thank you, Echo, for the follow. Thank you, Nova, for the follow. Thank you, Frost, for the follow. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow. My username is pinned in the comments. Thank you, Lawrence, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Orgatuni, for the follow. I appreciate you. What's poppin', user? Chat, my name's pinned in the comments if you want to play with me. Thank you, Cat Eyes Fan, for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Wavy Blue Gamer, for the follow. Thank you, Adhuri Gamashi, for the follow. I appreciate you. Who's going to win the World Cup? England! England! Thank you, Salami, for the follow. Thank you, Alan, for the follow. Thank you, Braden Smith, for the follow. Thank you, Whopper Zay, for the follow. Thank you, Rob123, for the follow. Thank you, Intense, for the follow. Thank you, Moses, for the follow. Thank you, Naomi, for the follow. Thank you, Holly, for the follow. Thank you, Joshua, for the follow. Thank you, Emmanuel, for the follow. Thank you, W. France, for the follow. Thank you, Deutschland min Haber, for the follow. Thank you, Flaquito, for the follow. Scotland. Nah, England's got this in a bag, mush. It's coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. Thank you, JR, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, user, for the follow. England all the way. Come on. Come on, England. Come on, England. Make us proud. Messi is going to win it for Portugal. Yeah, the only thing is, Messi isn't from Portugal. You're kind of... Lawrence, your heart's in the right place. Thank you, Braden Smith, for the follow. Thank you, Manu, for the follow. I appreciate you, bro. Messi is from Argentina. Yeah, come on. You added me. Say less. Let me check this out. CR7. Suwoo. Saluwoo. Sawoo. Suey. Lulu. Thank you, Yadira Maldonado, for the follow. Brooke is on PC, yes. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue Orbit, for the follow. Yo, what's poppin', BHG? Kaz Cloudy, how is this game still alive? Because it's the best. Do you play football? Nah, not really. Thank you, Christopher, for the follow. What's up, Red? The ceiling. I'm joking, that wasn't funny. Sorry. Pardon me. I can't see, I'm legally blind. Thank you, MC Shadow, for the follow. I don't play any sports. I play paddle, and I play boxing and paddle. Thank you, Lowell, for the follow. Thank you, Finn, for the follow. See you later, Bryden. Good night, bro. My YT bugging. Why is that shark? Why is a YT bugging, Kerr? Nice. Oh. Thank you, Luffy Bomb, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Maddie, for the follow. I appreciate you. What game are you playing? Brooks in the private server. Derpy is back. Hello, Maddie. If you want to play, bro, you need to add me, and I'll accept your friend request. The Huzriz, how did I fall off, bro? Please tell me how I fell off. I'm interested to know this. It says Derpy joined, but I can't see him. There he is. Do you remember me from the COD days? Yeah, but why did you say I fell off? Derpy is back. COD is so dead. I'm sorry, I just couldn't imagine finishing a long day of work, coming home and playing COD. I feel like that would just make me want to go back to work. Thank you, Gian Guapo, for the follow. Thank you, FR Sis, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Deve7, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you, Strangest Rangers, for the follow. Thank you, Jeminine, for the follow. Thank you, J Edits, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Thank you, Rogue, for the follow. Thank you, Velocity, for the follow. Thank you, King Jax, for the follow. Who is the strangest fan you've met? You won't know him, but probably a guy called Shark War Gaming. Oh, what? You know him? How do you know him? Thank you, Juniper Village, for the follow. Thank you, Jeminine, for the follow. Brooke doesn't miss because she's got this thing called aimbot. She's actually been exposed on Reddit for having aimbot. Oh my god, I got cooked. Thank you, Hyrax, for the follow. Thank you, Gang Poop, for the follow. Nah, I'm joking, Shark Man. Luckily, I've not had to come across any weird fans. Thank you, User, for the rose. Hi, aimbot. I thought so. Chat, we have no viewers. Appreciate you, Void. I doubt you're very bad. Thank you, Shan Mark Leder, for the follow. Thank you, Void, for the follow. You got my name pulled up on Roblox, but you don't want your user to be exposed. Interesting. Thank you, Very Cool Wesley76, for the follow. Thank you, Anime Lover, for the follow. My brain isn't braining because my exploits aren't exploiting. Shark, what exploits are you trying to exploit in the realm of exploitation? BRB, say less, Shark. Let's play together. Come through, anime. Everyone's welcome. So sleepy, want to sleep? You should go sleep then, bro. If you're tired, you should go sleep, bro. No, this map, for real. Any game on this map takes about 12 minutes, minimum. Someone left straight away. Not Alex, left straight away. He wasn't having none of it. I hate this map. BRB like in a tornado game. Oh, say less, bro. Thank you, Solly, for the follow, bro. Thank you, Solly, for the follow. Thank you, Aiden Lopez, for the follow. I tried making it Interceptor, the one I made myself. Nice. How did that go? Where are ya? I hate this map so much. Like it's the interceptor I send you. Oh, I see. I understand now. That makes a lot more sense. Marker. No, what are you saying? What, you not stepped out today? What? I read that. No, for... No, that's bad. What are you saying? Finish like 1 or 2 more and then yeah, I'm done. Probably done like 10. Yeah, go on, what, you wanna go anywhere? Or what's it like outside? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's calm then. We'll do that. No, yeah, I got a couple of tropicals. Might hit a corner shop on the way back. Come on, get ready because I'm leaving now. See you not a knocker. Go on, look. Oh, oops. Probably play 1 or 2 more and then call it a day. I've been live for like 4 hours. I'm so tired. Mimi hasn't been here because she's been sleeping. We got a tired Mimi girl. Four subs away from 200. Shark, you're doing amazing, bro. You're gonna overtake me, bro. Go touch grass, bro. Derpy's raging. She's about to kill me. I hit her for 50. Oh my god. You just don't stand a chance against Brooke, do you? Like, you genuinely do not stand a chance against Brooke, bro. Quick question. How are we gonna go Lidl on a Sunday at 5 PM? Okay. I was gonna ask, cause I was actually gonna go Lidl as well, just grab some 1 or 2 things, but yeah, no, we can't even.
You can't manage good Morrison's in the premise kind of dead.
Yeah, I'll probably go Morrison's quick, just grab like a water or something. Say nothing, lol. Thank you, YS. Thank you, Y Scam. That's a good name, Y Scam, for the follow. I'm gonna get her. Bro. Try not to die to Brooks challenge. Impossible. Oh! I'm just like that. Lag? Yeah. Thank you, Cosmo, for the follow. What's poppin', Ebby? Nice to have you back. Nice to see you, Legendary. Thank you, Fake Smile and User, for the follow. Ah, yeah. Blame your teammates. What a true team player. I died. I got knifed in the back. You and Kinfinity are trying. Derpy said I can't. You can't do it. Chat, I'll probably do one more and then call it a day there. Probably call it a game after this one. Call it a day, sorry, after this one. Where are you from, England, bro? Thank you, Catfish, for the follow. Thank you, Kyle, bro, for the follow. Why have we banned level 39? We had to unfortunately get rid of him. Chat, this is the last game. Thank you, Leo Perd Jr. for the follow. Yeah, last game. I'm knackered. I've been live for like 4 hours. Last game, you guys heard the lady. Thank you, Aura Guy, for the follow. Appreciate you, gang. This is just rocket launcher spam. I'm glad to be finishing the stream. This is so bad. Oh god. Thank you, Footlong Nachos, for the follow. Thank you, Buddha Man, for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Eden. Thank you for the follow, gang. I eliminated Brooke and then Derpy eliminated me. You look like LeBron. I am LeBron. Thank you, Samuel, for the follow. I like your skins. Thank you. They were all gifted to me, bro, by viewers and mods. I don't have the money to be spending on Roblox. I got rent to pay. This is second to the last game? Nah, bro, this is the last game. Damn it. Get her. Get her. Thank you, King Von, for the follow. Thank you, User, for the follow. Movements on top. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you, BMW Forever, for the follow. Thank you, Hero times Harper, for the follow. Yeah, he was actually the first. Thank you, Assassin, for the follow. Chat, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you, Jack, for the follow. I will be live tomorrow. I finish work at 4:30, so I should be live around about 6, 7. See you later, Derpy, man. Thank you for going to eat and then actually coming back. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you, Brooke, for always modding the stream. Thank you, Shark and Bucket, for being mods as well, man. Pardon me. Thank you to all the viewers that always come through. These streams wouldn't be as good as they are without all the viewers. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you for coming through today. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Peace.